Hello everybody out there in the Corvette world. This is your buddy Lyle from C&S Corvettes in Sarasota, Florida. We're getting ready to head to Carlisle, Pennsylvania next week for the big Corvettes at Carlisle show. Talked about that in my video last week. Really excited, packed up all our camera equipment. We're going to bring you guys a bunch of great footage and hopefully get to interview some really cool people and see some really awesome cars, which, let's face it, that's what we're all there for. Before we get into today's subject, if you would do me a favor and hit the like, subscribe, follow, thank you, love you, whatever buttons you can find to hit, and if you punch them twice, that's fine. Just please do that for me. It helps us keep doing what we're trying to do for you. Appreciate that. Today we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of parts hunting in today's day and age. Now, when I first started in this business 22 years ago, I was just a helper at this shop. I didn't know a thing, and I kind of just carried and cleaned and did whatever I was told. But one of the best experiences I had was being allowed to go with Steve and the other guys up to Corvettes at Carlisle. I had never owned a Corvette at that point in my life, and I loved them so much, and to show up at this place that is just filled with every kind of awesome Corvette was a wonderful experience, and it really boosted my love for the cars, the hobby, and the people. And the great thing was, back then, you would show up there with your pickup truck or your trailer, and you could find whatever part you needed for your car on some table under some tent somewhere in the swap meet. Well, that has changed over the last 20 odd years, and now basically 99% of part sales and locating and hunting is done online, which is great because that means we don't have to load a 48-foot trailer 2 weeks in advance, drive it to Carlisle, unload it, build a tent, sell everything, reload it, take the tent down, put it back in the trailer, and drive home. So great for us and great for you, because with the instantaneous communication we have with cameras and Zoom calls and all that stuff, we can communicate clearly and effectively what part you're looking for, the condition of that exact part that you're going to be getting, and everybody just gets their stuff done faster, which is awesome. Along with that change, though, there are some pointers I wanted to give you on how best to navigate the parts hunting world today. Number one, do have the year, make, model, body type, meaning fixed roof coupe, regular coupe, convertible, and your VIN number handy in front of you or memorized when you call anybody looking for parts, because that's going to be among the first questions that someone like me will ask you. Number two, when we do start talking about parts, oftentimes people who aren't car guys but are trying to fix their collector car don't know what a part is called or don't know how to properly describe it. In today's day and age, there's no problem with that. Take out your smartphone, take some pictures of it, send it to my dedicated smartphone here at the shop, which is only for receiving your pictures, and pretty shortly we can determine what you need, what year it's for, if there's more than one variation of it, which variation you need, and boom, 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 everything gets done, you get your part, everybody's happy. There are a couple of things that I want to talk about with the pictures, though. So the picture, hang on just a second. Okay, I'm back. Today, for this demonstration, I grabbed off of my desk a power door lock switch for an 8081 Corvette, okay? Here it is. What I did was took a couple of good pictures, the kind of pictures I want to see when you're asking me for a part. Here's one of them. Nice and clear, in focus, and always a second picture showing the other side of the switch, as you see in this image. The number of pins is important. The condition of the retainer clasps is important. Those are the type of things I need to see. Now, I'm going to show you, I took some pictures that were not good quality, but are pictures similar to what I see frequently, like this one, or this one. This one, totally useless. Or one of my personal favorites, this one, blurry from outside the car, where I don't know what part you're talking about out of the 300 in that picture. And then there's, oh, not that picture, never mind. Anyway, you get my point. Take good, solid pictures so that the guy on the other end can get you what you need accurately the first time, because shipping ain't cheap for either of us, and we want to make sure to get it right once. Here's one. Make sure you understand right hand versus left hand in the car world. When you're sitting in your car, anything on the left-hand side of the car is the left-hand side of the car, right hand is right hand. You don't stand at the front of your car looking at the hood and say, I need a right-hand mirror, because from that vantage point, you're looking at the left-hand mirror. The vantage point you always want to reference is from you sitting in the car. That determines everything left and right. Make sure you get that straight. Otherwise, you're going to get the exact part you want for the exact wrong side of the car, and we'll have to do the double shipping thing. Doesn't happen all that much anymore because most people are getting savvy to this, but still, left is driver's side, right is passenger side, always and forever, okay? Do be efficient with your info when you call in, okay? Let me give you an example of that. I'm going to call C&S Corvettes right now and ask for a part. Ideally, this is the way it goes. Yeah, hi, C&S Corvettes. My name's Lyle. I'm in Sarasota, Florida, looking for a part for a 1980 Corvette. Obviously, that's a coupe. It's an automatic transmission. What I'm looking for is the power door lock switch on the driver's side door panel. No, I don't have the part number, but I can send you a couple of pictures of the unit if that helps. Oh, great. Give me that number. Let me shoot some pictures and I'll be right back to you. Call me when you know. Thanks. That's ideally how that goes. This, however, is how it sometimes goes. Now, this is me answering the phone. C&S Corvettes, this is Lyle. How can I help you? And this is what I hear. Well, so I got this here old Corvette. Well, my daddy bought it 28 years ago. You know, it sat in the garage for years and it really didn't move. And well, now, you know, my uncle had it, but he willed it to me. And
2 hours later.
And so now I've got it rolled out in my driveway and the left tire's flat and I'm looking for this part. Okay, what's that part? Well, I really don't know what it's called. It's silver. You can see where I'm going with this. That kills us on time and it doesn't allow me to help the person on the other end of the phone get what they need. So when you call in, be as concise as possible. This is definitely not story time. If you want to do story time, email me the stories or email that guy the stories because we love to read the stories. We just can't do it in the course of the business day because there's too much going on. Be prepared to write down the answers you get. If you're calling looking for, hey, where can I find this part? And I don't have it, I'm going to tell you where you can get it so that you don't have to spend a bunch of time looking for it. All I ask is that you have a pen and paper and a working pen next to you so when I give you a contact phone number or a website, you can write it down. That's all I ask. That way I can help you efficiently and I can get on to the next person who needs help. Make sure you have something handy to write with. Do be patient. And this one's difficult because Amazon has changed people's expectations for the speed and cost of shipping. Okay, you order something from Amazon right now, and depending on the item, it could be here as soon as tonight at your door, or at worst, tomorrow, and at no cost to you, and it's great. Small private businesses aren't set up like Amazon. When you call for a part that's somewhere in my warehouse, even if I know which bin it's in, it's still going to take me a good half hour to get over there, get the forklift out, pull the crate down. I did a whole video about that building if you want to go back and look at it. It's pretty neat. But by the time I get through it and find the part, test the part, get back and call you, it can be a day or more before you hear back from me. And then it takes time for me to pack it and ship it. That'll might be the next day. So I'll make you guys a promise. I will promise you I can't provide Amazon level quickness of shipping, finding inventory, and free shipping all the time. What I can provide is I promise I will never give you Amazon level customer service, which if you ever had to deal with them is pretty much non-existent. So it's a trade-off, but you win in the end. I only have a couple of don'ts for you. Don't be afraid to say you don't understand something, because when we're talking in car guy speak, if you don't understand, we're not communicating and I'm not able to help you. Feel free to say, hey Lyle, would you repeat that or could you explain that a different way because I really want to understand it. I'll happily spend the time with you, but if you don't have any clarity, you can't have understanding or agreement, okay? So that's really important. Also, and this is a personal favor for me if you take nothing else away from this video, when you're calling for detailed information, don't call me from your car on Bluetooth or on a speakerphone, because if you're in your car, you can't write down the information, and I can't take the time to text it to you or email it to you. If you need the information, pull over, then call me, and I'll happily give it to you and you can have it. Bluetooth and speakerphone, and I can't understand part numbers or descriptions real well. So always get me on a direct line so I can help you quickly and efficiently. Finally, know that everybody who does what we do, whether it's for Corvette or Mustang or Thunderbird or Mercedes or Porsche or whoever, we really do want to hear from you and we really do want to help you. And shops like ours, while we're in a lot of us, we really want to help you even if it doesn't make us money. Because I want to see the hobby survive. I want to see the hobby grow. I want you to enjoy your car. And if I can make money at it, fantastic. In fact, I'm trying to make money at it. But if somebody has something that I don't, I'm going to turn you on to it so you can get your problem solved, and I'll just do it for the goodwill, because that's what good businesses do, who love the people that they serve. Anyway, I'll step off my soapbox from now. I hope you enjoyed some of the humorous parts of this video. I know I enjoyed making it. I will see all of you who are going to Corvettes at Carlisle in about 5 days. We come in on Thursday, and we'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, wandering around. Space J40 is where we're going to have our truck parked. And I look forward to seeing y'all, and I look forward to having a good time. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend.